In this episode, I wanted to do something a little bit different than I've done before. I wanted to address some of the hate comments that I get, actually. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. Now, I get a lot of hate, actually, and most of it's just the stupid, ubiquitous things like saying that, oh, you're gay, or you're ugly, or bacon, or things like that in the feed. So those comments I'm not going to even address. Like, they're just repetitive, unoriginal, and not worth my time. However, there are some that, for one reason or another, I thought would be worthwhile addressing. So here we go.
What steroids do you use? I just struggle to see how you can be so big when Richard is half the size and has been training for 7 years.
Now, this is something that I get very often, and not just on YouTube. For the record, I am not on any drugs, be it steroid hormones, pro-hormones, growth hormone, IGF-1, chemical fat burners, chemical diuretics, or any of that shit. My body is perfectly attainable through proper training, proper diet, and proper sleep. And consistency, of course. And yes, I do use supplements, but insofar as vegan protein powders, creatine, aminos, vitamins, herbs, and minerals, that sort of thing. So it's all stuff that is legal and available over the counter in America. I feel this is very important to stress because I want to use my body as an example of what is possible for a natural vegan to reach and or maintain. Especially given all of the professionals in the industry peddling false expectations to people who just don't know any better. And it is my intention also to use my body to promote veganism and demonstrate that we are not sickly and weak. So, why then am I bigger than Richard when he has trained for 7 years? Well, there's a variety of potential reasons. Different genetics, different macros, different training protocols, different goals and or focuses. I think he is more concerned with health and not so much gaining extra size. And for the record as well, I will have been properly and consistently weight training for 6 years this coming October. But only about half that time has been spent growing, actually, because there have been intermittent deficit phases, too, like one that I'm currently in right now. As you probably noticed, I get leaner and leaner in my videos.
Vegan bodybuilding and nutrition is run by at least one non-vegan, Christine Crumbly. Research that. I mean, if you're splitting hairs. Cory shills his supplements on Facebook page called Vegan Bodybuilding and Nutrition, which is hilarious considering at least one of the administrators is not vegan. Roid rage? You promote the use of supplements on a Facebook page that you administer. By your own admission, you profit from said promotion via discount. That makes you a shill.
Now this is from a very stubborn, narrow-minded, and clearly holier-than-thou vegan viewer of mine. And oh look, more steroid accusations. First, Christine is a vegan, but this fellow doesn't think that she is because she had to feed her cats a meat-based diet. She had tried vegan alternatives, but they got ill, so she had to revert back per vet recommendation. Now, I trust that she had considered every avenue since she herself is a fucking biologist as well as a vegan. Now, apparently, Professor Gary Francione, if I'm pronouncing that name properly, has faced the same dilemma. Now, despite her thorough explanation to this viewer, which is actually more than he deserved, he still claims she is not a vegan, and therefore my Facebook group is not vegan by association. And he actually proceeds to let people know this, not just in his comments, but in replies to other people's comments, where they weren't even addressing him. He just kind of pops in there. Veganism is a human movement, buddy. It does not apply to obligate carnivores like cats or any other animal besides humans. We are not obligate carnivores. Now, about me, I have an affiliate code for a bulk supplement website called True Nutrition. I applied for this code and it was granted, and I have been a long-time customer of theirs, and I still am. You know, for instance, here's a bag of their protein right here. They stock a lot of vegan options. They're bulk, thus affordable, unlike the big label brands like Vega. So for those who wish to use vegan protein powder or BCAAs, This is a great resource, but I never advocate supplementation over a proper diet. Also, supplements like these are need specific. Now, my code provides users with 5% off from their purchases. And in return, I get points I can apply to my own purchases. I am very transparent about this. And who doesn't want to save money? Remember, Robert Cheek actually promotes and sells all sorts of vegan products through his Facebook group. Does this belittle all that he's done for veganism since 1995? Well, it shouldn't, in my opinion. It is widely known in my group that I had this affiliation. In fact, a group member originally suggested that I apply because before that, I was recommending True Nutrition without any incentives at all. My Facebook group has helped a lot of people convert and transition to veganism and reach their fitness goals as vegans. We offer a lot of great resources. We spend a lot of time and effort, and I mean the admins here, and we do it all for free. So I ask, what have you done? Why don't you stop your nitpicking, get over yourself, and do something useful with your time?
Cory, if I were to go through your house, how many items would I find that are made containing animal parts? Leather, toothpaste, paint, car tires? It seems that most vegans are semi-vegans. But hey, you're doing your best, right? Not good enough, sorry sir, but you are a fraud.
Well, I am an ethical vegan, thus I do not consume or use animal products, and this extends to clothing, hygiene, and cleaning products, etc. I live in New York City, so I actually don't own a car. Do I accidentally step on an insect while I'm walking around outdoors? I'm sure I do. Your comment is just very petty. Veganism is about living a lifestyle where you consciously do as little harm as humanly possible by making every effort you possibly can not to contribute. Sitting back and slinging insults like fraud is easy. Meanwhile, vegans are actually making a fucking effort. So tell me, how much of an effort do you make? Or do you not even try? Do you even vegan?
Bear with me on this one. This one's written in stupid. That's why you look sickly, dude, because you don't put any flesh in your body. You people are so dumb and one-sided. Vegans are just as bad as hardcore religious types, forcing their ideals on those in a cult-like manner.
Boom! Yeah, so very sickly. What are your stats? I'm 6 feet tall and 192 pounds. Or is this more about my pale skin, perhaps? Yeah, I got this thing called Irish genetics.
You know, the root of all those jokes like this one.
My blood work is fine. But please, enlighten me on these magic properties of meat, because silly me. Here I was thinking that meat only provided protein, fat, vitamins, and minerals, and I can get all of those amply from my vegan diet. And who's forcing anything on anyone? I'm not going all crusade on your ass and holding a blade to your throat and demanding that you go vegan or I'll cut it. No, you make the choice not to be vegan. Take responsibility for yourself. If you feel bad about your lifestyle choices in some sense, which may be what compelled you to go here and comment, then use your brain and change what makes you feel so unsettled. Go vegan.
I suppose you hate tigers and lions. Does the fact that they only eat meat mean they will die of cancer or heart disease? Vegans are just a cover for being a gay homosexual, and they love to be in your face about it. Laugh out loud.
Lions and tigers are obligate carnivores. You are not. And what's with using homosexuality as an insult, really? I mean, is someone insecure?
But seriously, Cory, do you sit down when you pee?
Yeah, only after a brutal leg session. So those are the only ones that I really thought were of any kind of interest, that I thought were worth responding to like this. I thought they'd be a bit fun for everyone to hear and for me to respond to, and also set the record straight in some things like that thing with Christine and me shilling supplements and belittling my group and its efforts. Anyway, I hope all of you have enjoyed this. I thought it was a fun little episode to do. I will see you guys on the next episode that's coming. Until then, stay fit, stay formidable, and stay fantastic. See you around.